Hello everyone, this is David, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of the Carenado Shorts 360. This airplane's been out for some time, but I've been pretty busy flying with students, so I haven't had too much time for flight sim, but I wanted to make sure that I did a review of this airplane for any of you out there who are interested. Shorts 360 is definitely a classic. The Shorts brothers kind of took a box and actually built one hell of an airplane out of it. This aircraft no longer really serves in a passenger role, but freight companies do like it. I've actually considered going to work for a freight company flying the Shorts 360s and Shorts 330s, air cargo carriers. But for now, I'm just going to stay instructing and eventually try to get to a regional airline or possibly Atlas Cargo. With that said, let's dive into the review. The exterior model of this airplane, as you can see from the video here, is absolutely beautiful. I would expect nothing less from Carenado, but it's an absolutely gorgeous airplane on the outside. Lots of very nice detail work done. The reflections in the glass on the lighting, the landing lights there, and the nav lights look really nice. The engine detail looks really nice, with just a slight bit of discoloration up there where the exhaust comes out. Very nice polished metal look. The animations during startup on the engine and shutdown look very nice as well. The aircraft does feature bump mapping and reflective textures. That looks very nice. One thing I do like that they've done, and I don't know if it's just my perspective or it's actually on purpose, is that areas that the aircraft is shaded, like here and down here, are more reflective than areas where the aircraft is not shaded. And this would be because sunlight is hitting an airplane, and these airplanes don't get put in hangars. They're spending most of their life, if not their entire life, parked outside. So once again, that really nice texture detailing here, going down the wing strut, coming off the engine, and then some nice dark spots there. If you look up here, where you have the not control cables, but actuators for the flaps and ailerons. Those are nicely detailed. Like I said, the texture work and 3D modeling on this airplane looks great. Starting to see just a little bit of wear there. This is the Northwest Airlines Airlink livery. There are quite a few different liveries. The aircraft also comes with a light version. So basically, if your system just isn't quite up to par to run it, you can run the light version. It'll save you on some FPS and also VAS as well, because it doesn't model the cabin. So it's really nice details here with the trim tab actuator rods. There. Obviously, it's got where you can open up the cargo door, passenger door, the emergency door. You can also open the windows. So we'll go ahead and hop up in the airplane here. The VC also looks really nicely done, with a lot of detail. I know this sounds very cliche, but there are a lot of switches in here. This is not a heavily automated airplane like a lot of us are used to flying in flight sim. So you're going to be doing some stuff for the airplane because it's not going to do it for you. Very, very nice textures in the panel or inside. Looks very nice. They've done an excellent job with that. The Shorts' cabin also looks really nice. So we'll go ahead and hop back here real quick. Cool thing is all this stuff back here does work. Your oxygen flow. So pretty neat stuff. The passenger cabin is really nicely detailed, really nicely textured, as you can see. And you've even got some emergency evacuation placards up here that are really nicely textured. So they've done a really nice job with this. You can also open this emergency exit if you wanted to. And I'll leave that open for now, and I'll come back and I'll shut it from the little controller they have there. But you can see even way far back there, it's a very detailed airplane, very interesting seating arrangement. So if you actually come out here, you'll notice there's another door here. So that door just leads right back to the cockpit. When I was talking about that they literally built a box and then stuck some wings on it, you can kind of see that this is pretty much what this airplane is a giant box. But that makes it a great freighter, since, you know, as a freighter, you carry a lot of boxes. Or pallets, actually. But, like I said, the VC looks really nice in this airplane. Texture work looks great. And we'll just go ahead and we'll go back over to the pilot seat here. Though I could fly from the right seat. I hate to do plenty of that in my real world flying, so I'll fly from the left seat today. Alright, with this said, I have never flown the Shorts 360. The closest thing that I can say that I've flown to this airplane would be a King Air. Size-wise, the closest thing I've flown to it is a DC-3. So, your flight dynamic stuff, you're going to have to kind of take that a little bit of a grain of salt. But, go ahead and shut our doors here. So we'll go outside and watch the animations there for those. So, that folds up, closes, looks real nice. Shut our emergency door there. So if you don't like the VC tech, or not the VC textures, but the VC windows and the gauge reflections, you can turn those off. Personally, I think that looks a lot better with them on. So with this airplane, Carenado has introduced this. So you have, instead of just the 1, 2, or 3, right? You can have cold and dark with a click. So you just do that, hit done. You do systems, so just bring on just some of your systems, so you're not having to power up the whole airplane yourself. If you kind of want to do a quick turn, you can tell it to start the left or right engines, ready for taxi, or ready for takeoff. And I'm just going to go ahead and go right to ready for takeoff, and I'm going to let you listen to the startup sounds. So this airplane is, I'm going to turn the sound off because this airplane is a very loud airplane. And I didn't know this little fan worked, actually. That's pretty cool. You can turn those on. I did not know that worked. Oh, I'm actually getting the seat here. Go ahead and advance my prop levers up. So, as you can see, the startup is, it's not a super long startup, but it's not a real short one either. I think fairly realistic. For a press button auto startup, it takes about the time it would if you were really quick starting up both engines, if you didn't have to wait for the batteries to cool down. So, pretty good job on that. Got the Garmin GTN 750 integration. You can also do the 530 integration, I believe, from RXP. You got a weather radar here. Those are kind of, whatever. They don't really work that much. But yeah, it's pretty cool little details like the wires going into the fans up here. So pretty cool little features there. The panels all light up, tell us which fuel tank we're burning off of, etc. So